Hi everyone, and welcome back to Happy Moon Tarot Readings. Today we're going to do a pick a card reading about the messages that your person wants you to receive. These are your piles for today. For pile 1, we have What Am I Listening For? With the Great Horned Owl and Here. For pile 2, we have Am I Flowing Through Metamorphosis with the Leopard Frog and Swim. And for pile 3, we have How Can I Go Higher with the Bobcat and Climb. Go ahead and take a minute to meditate on these cards, and when you're ready, click on the link below for your reading. Hi, pile number 1. You chose this Great Horned Owl card with the word Here and What Am I Listening For? And right off the bat, I'm getting the energy that there might be some sort of communication breakdown, or maybe your person isn't feeling, either they're not feeling heard or they feel like they were not readily available to hear and receive your communication. But we're gonna get some tarot cards. Okay. Spirit, what are the messages from Group 1's person? What are some messages that Group 1's person wants them to hear today? What are some messages for Group 1? Okay, we're going to start here. We have the Four of Swords, we have the Ace of Pentacles, and we have the Eight of Wands. Okay, so to start off, what your person wants you to know is that they are retreating or reflecting. They might have pulled back. They might not be communicating that much. This is a period of healing and reflection for your person. So try not to take it too personally, that it's about you or a lack of interest in you. It's more about their need for space, their need for peace, their need for inner reflection on the situation, okay? And I think with our Here card over here with our owl and What Am I Listening For, I really think this person just needed to sort of clear their head and retreat inward to listen to their own inner guidance. If they felt like there was a lot of outside noise or chatter surrounding this situation, or the two of you, they really just needed to get their head straight and sort of figure out what they were thinking and feeling. We have Ace of Pentacles here. So your person wants to offer you something. They want to reach out in communication. They want to see you. They might want to offer some sort of repair that could be in the form of an apology or an explanation. And it looks like this offer is going to be coming in pretty quickly. The Eight of Wands is about rapid moving change, rapid moving communication. It's about things coming in very quickly. So whatever this offer is going to come after this period of reflection, this little pause, this sort of retreat that this person has kind of gone on, personal little retreat. And once they've sort of cleared their head and figured out, you know, how they're thinking and feeling with more clarity, this offer is going to come in quite rapidly. The Eight of Wands is real fast moving energy. So you've got some sort of offer coming in. Could be as simple as, do you want to go out for coffee? Do you want to meet up? Or even just a text message, or it could be bigger than that. Like, do you want to discuss this relationship? Do we, you know, or the situation between us, you know, do you want to have that conversation now? I'm ready to listen now. I'm in a place that I can receive information and give information in a way that's safe and healthy for us both. Okay, let's see what else. What else does pile number one's person want them to know? What do they want them to know? Spirit, what does pile number one's person want them to know? Okay. We've got the King of Swords. We've got the Nine of Wands. And we've got the Two of Swords. Okay. This person wants you to know that they are trying to come to a decision. They're trying to come to this place to offer you the Ace of Pentacles and to rapidly sort of come back in with that communication or that offer. They want you to know that with the Nine of Wands, they are persevering, but this is a challenging situation for them. You know, they're having, the Nine of Wands is about obstacles and boundaries, things that are in our way, but things that are in our way out of necessity to help us grow and learn. So I think what this person is trying to let you know is that they're, with the Two of Swords, they're in a standstill right now, which we already know. And we're trying to come to a place, or they are trying to come to a place where they can sort of budge one way or the other. Right now, they're still in this Four of Swords energy. You know, they're still learning about themselves or how they feel or what they think. And they're kind of in a stagnant energy. Stagnant meaning forward or backward movement between the two of you, not stagnant meaning they're not achieving anything, because I think what they're achieving is clarity and healing. But with the Nine of Wands, you know, they're coming to the end of this cycle. It's a 9, so we're getting close to the end of it. And then they're going to be able to more comfortably move out of this Two of Swords energy, but they're not there yet. With the King of Swords is about, you know, thoughts, communication, thinking, logic, intelligence. King of Swords can be rather harsh energy. When in its shadow, it's very clear and decisive, but the way the information is delivered could be, it's sharp. It's not delivered softly and gently. It's somebody who tells you exactly like it is with a lot of confidence. So what I'm getting from this is perhaps what had gone on between the two of you. You know, the reason this person needs to reflect is they need to reflect on how they manage communication or how they deliver information, deliver feelings. And perhaps they could be giving information and receiving information in a more conducive way, and less in the King of Swords energy, less in a harsh, sometimes abrasive energy, and more safe and secure and healthy for a connection between two people. So I think this person is really just sort of reflecting on those actions and situations and working through the feelings and the thoughts about it in order to come out to a place where they're going to be able to make a decision and sort of move out of this Two of Swords energy. Let's ask if they're going to be taking any action towards you. What kind of action will Group 1's person be taking towards them? What kind of action do they want them to know they'll be taking? Got the Five of Wands. I'll take this and this. Five of Wands, Six of Pentacles, Ace of Cups. Okay, so the action that they are trying to communicate to you here is, okay, so the Five of Wands is often about disagreements It's about conflict. It can be about gossip. So because it's lining up with your person again here and their healing energy and their King of Swords energy, I think that this person is really working on their communication style and the way that they handle conflict. Because with the Six of Pentacles, this Six of Pentacles is very balanced. Six of Pentacles is about having enough resources to really give to others. So that could be money, that could be time, that could be grace, patience, and generosity. So in this situation, I feel like this person knows that they need to be giving more in order for the scales to be balanced. I think that this conflict here, this disagreement, is more in the past. I don't think that the action that they intend to bring forward intuitively is another argument. I think that they want to sort of address the argument or address the way the conflict resolution or lack of conflict resolution happens between the two of you in order to offer and hope for a more balanced space between you. And the other action we've got here from your person is the Ace of Cups, which is an offering of love. You know, the cups are loving, romantic relationship, affectionate, cozy, heartfelt energy. And the Ace of Cups is a new beginning, and it's an offering of, you know, it's an offering of a relationship. It could be a new relationship or coming back to a relationship, but this person intends to come forward with a more balanced energy and offer you love and a chance at a new beginning or a continued, if you didn't have a full ending, you just sort of had a pause at a continued growth and movement forward. So let's get a couple of message cards for you from your person. There's some messages from their higher self, please. Take both of these. Okay. So messages from your person. I compare others to you. I am recovering. I don't want to let you go. Okay. This all makes complete sense. I compared others to you. They're thinking about you. They hold you in a very high esteem. They might even put you up on a pedestal, you know, during this time of reflection. And even if you're not speaking very much or you're in a no contact situation, there's nobody else in this picture. They're not talking to someone else. They're not trying to date someone else. If they even fathomed that idea, looking around at other people, nobody shines as brightly as you do. Nobody is as magnetic as you are. You are the person on their mind. I'm recovering is speaking to what we already discussed here. So I think that they're recovering from whatever happened between the two of you. And I think that they're also trying to recover from the role that they played. You know, becoming accountable, maybe looking at some shadow parts of themselves that they don't normally look at or want to look at, and sort of figuring out a way to offer you this more balanced Six of Pentacles energy. And then we've got I don't want to let you go, which is falling right on top of our Ace of Cups. So this person, if you were worried about, you know, whether or not they want to continue the relationship or whether or not you're going to hear from them or however that resonates, they don't want to let you go. They have established that in this reflection time. They compare people to you. They're working on themselves. They want things to be more balanced. And they want to offer you that Ace of Cups love, that energy of reciprocal, healthy, you know, affectionate, harmonious, balanced love. So those are the messages for you today, group number 1. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you could click the subscribe button, like, share, comment, that would help me out so much. And I'll see you in our next reading. Hi, pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. You chose the leopard frog with swim. And am I flowing through metamorphosis? So right off the bat, I feel like your person's part of the messaging here is that they are going through a change. Or there is some change going on surrounding them in their life. Whether this is positive or negative change, we will see if we get any information on that. But I can feel the need to sort of go with the flow of what's going on surrounding this person. And that could be, you know, in your relationship. Okay. Spirit, what are some messages for group number 2's person, please? What are some messages from group number 2 that they'd like them to know, please? What are some messages from their person for group 2, please? Okay, I think that one wants to come out. Okay, we've got Justice, we've got Page of Pentacles, and we've got Knight of Pentacles. Okay, so this person, the first message here is that they want things to be more fair. Something must have been off balance. It feels like there's a need for a more harmonious, fair situation in general. And because she's got her eyes covered here in this picture, and she's holding a sword, which the swords are, especially a single sword would be an Ace of Swords, and that would be about decision making. I just feel like this person might feel like they have a decision they need to make, and they want to make the most fair, balanced decision between the two of you, or regarding the two of you. The Page of Pentacles it's a youthful energy. It's about someone at the beginning of a journey, like a learning journey, educating themselves. They have a real thirst for knowledge. They have a real thirst for information. I feel like this person is kind of trying to gather as much information as they can before making this decision, and before even knowing how to make this decision. The Page of Pentacles is somebody that's just starting, to learn things. This could be a newer connection for you, rather than like a long-term or an older one. Take that as it resonates. But with the Page of Pentacles and the Knight of Pentacles, these are younger energies, and it feels like this person might be trying to figure out really how to be in a relationship, or how to be in a relationship with you, or how to start a relationship with you. It feels like someone who doesn't know you that well, or perhaps they just feel like they don't know you that well, and there is so much to learn about the connection and what you need and who you are. It feels like there's a real need for to seek information. The Knight of Pentacles Pentacles are about forward movement. The Knight of Pentacles is very slow, right? The Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. Slow moving because they are methodical. They want to have a really logical, practical approach to what they do. So I think when it comes to this decision your person needs to make, or the balancing that they want to try to do, they are really taking their time. This doesn't feel like someone who feels necessary to rush into anything. If you're here because you're inquiring about a connection that feels like it's not moving at the pace you want it to move, it's because this person is really fact-finding here, regarding their feelings, your feelings, just the whole big picture. This is someone who doesn't, skip over anything. They really want to dig in and know every little detail about maybe who you are, or your intentions, or your goals, or your view of life, or what you want out of life, to sort of fact check that against where they're at as well, to sort of make a very educated decision about this connection. Let's get some more information. Are there any more messages? What are some more messages from pile number 2's person, please? Spirit, if we could get some more messages from this person. I'm also hearing this person might be in school, starting a new job, getting some sort of training that sort of fills up a lot of their time and takes up a lot of their attention. And so it doesn't feel balanced. Like you don't feel like you're getting the time and attention that you want because this person's priorities at this time are in another area. Take that as it resonates. What are some more messages for pile number 2 here, please? Thank you. Okay, we've got the Wheel of Fortune. We've got the 5 of Swords. And we've got the Tower. Yeah, so when I said it felt like there was a lot going on around this person, it really does. And I feel like there may be a lot going on in your relationship or your connection, but it also feels like there's just a lot of stuff going on in general. The Wheel of Fortune is about completion. It's about, things coming full circle. It's also a good luck card. It's a card of good luck. It's a card about change and positive change. It's kind of, sometimes I like to think of the Wheel of Fortune as a little bit of the counterpart to the Tower, because they're both about change, but the Tower starts with generally something dramatic, or unpleasant, or something you don't desire, right? So we've got 2 cards of change here. We've got this card of change that's saying, this is a positive change. There's completion here. And then we've got the Tower here saying major change. Yeah. And the Tower, we need it because the Tower breaks down things that are in place that aren't serving us so that something better can grow there or move into that space. So the Tower is sort of like a house cleaning card. You got to get rid of everything that's in the way in order to set up something better. So even though the Tower can feel a little bit more dramatic at times, and it can be change that we, something crumbling and falling apart that we really didn't want to crumble and fall apart, it's allowing us to move forward into a better space. As far as messaging goes, I feel like this person really wants to know that they are in a period of change and transformation. So am I flowing through metamorphosis? With the Swim card here, their metamorphosis is, it's alluding to change, and we've got the Wheel of Fortune with the change, we've got the Tower with the change, and just a lot of stuff is going on in this person's life, and I think that is something that they're trying to draw your attention to. There are a lot of external forces. There's a lot of change. I don't think even in one area, it could be many areas. They could be, going to school and also moving, or getting a new job and they have to relocate, or, things that, external forces that affect the connection. 5 of Swords. 5 of Swords can be, it's a selfish energy. It's about winning at all costs. It's about getting what you want at all costs. And at all costs, sometimes victories don't actually have a victor, because the method in which you won or what you had to do to win makes it kind of an empty win for you in the end. So what I'm getting from this is like, this person is trying to succeed in an area. And I think, like I had said about that they might be distracted or very preoccupied or just generally very busy with what they have going on in their life outside of your connection. I think that they realize that the amount of time that they're spending, let's say studying, is going to get them where they want to get, with school or their degree or their training. But or their job, but they realize that there is a cost to that. You know, like they're winning, but in getting what they want and achieving what they want in certain ways, but they're also, you know, losing because they know that they're letting you down, or they know that they're disappointing you. They know that they're not giving you the attention that you want or deserve. Maybe you're not even getting the communication or the validation you deserve, but they understand that because they have all of their energy placed in these other areas that they feel like are very necessary to them, that they are sort of letting you down. And they are acknowledging that here. So let's see, what are the actions for group 2's person? What actions are they gonna take? Any actions they're gonna be taking that they want their person to know today? What are the actions? Thank you. Okay, we've got the Queen of Swords. We've got the High Priestess. Wow, look at that. You've got the Wheel of Fortune twice. That's pretty great. So right off the bat, because this other, you know, we had this change card over here, completion card, and the Tower is very similar. This Wheel of Fortune over here is telling me that your person feels like this is going to instigate positive change, okay? So the things that are going on in their life and the things that they're doing and the things that are changing around them that they have to deal with, the things that are crumbling, they really do see them as positive things. You know, they see them as necessary so that you can have, you know, a more full circle, satisfactory, fulfilling situation. And so that the two of you together, so that this person can instigate this positive change with you, because these were their actions, right? And so I think that they're either waiting for something to crumble and fall apart. They're waiting for this sort of big change to go through, so that they can really rebuild in its place with you. And so that frees them up. Maybe it frees up some of their time. Maybe it frees up some of their energy so that they can actually come forward with some of the positive changes here for you that you're hoping to see. As far as action, Queen of Swords is very decisive. So it looks like after falling under our Justice card here, where I said this person feels like they have to make a choice, or they feel kind of stuck in a situation that they want to try to balance, but it's not quite there yet, or they're trying to learn how to balance it. The Queen of Swords is very clear. The Queen of Swords, there's no bullshit here. The Queen of Swords is decisive. They know exactly what they want. They know exactly how to get it. They will communicate it. It will be clear. It will be direct, and they are not going to hear anything about it. So I think what this is saying as far as action goes is that this person is going to finally come to the place of clarity that is needed to, or that they needed in order to make these changes. There's clarity coming, and it's strong, confident clarity. The High Priestess, she can be, you know, she's very mysterious. She can be a little secretive. She can be, I mean, she's incredibly knowledgeable, magical. The High Priestess can create anything out of nothing. The High Priestess is, you know, the counterpart to the Magician. So it's really about the ability to really create any outcome that you really want. And I do feel like your person is a very motivated person, and that they do, I think that once they have made this clear decision, they're going to make it known to you. And the type of change that they're going to bring forward is going to be, you know, well-rounded and in the best interest. I do feel like they are going to sort of as far as actions go, I do think with this High Priestess energy, they are going to, you know, come around to acknowledging and perhaps explaining some of the inconsistencies in their energy or their availability, or, you know, things in the connection that might have caused you some confusion, kept you in the dark a little bit. I think that their intention, once they have sort of done the reflection and the learning and gone through these changes that it appears that they're really handling and trying to manage, that affected your connection, it looks like they're really planning to come forward and clearly explain, like, this is why it was like this, or this is where it was coming from, or this is what's been happening externally in my life that has made me need to pull back or made me need to move very slowly with you. So I think that you're going to be getting some just general information that might be helpful to you, so that instead of thinking it was about you or a lack of chemistry or interest in the connection, I think you're going to get more information that's going to broaden your perspective a little bit. And again, you know, it looks like this person's actions, they intend to bring forward change between the two of you, positive change. All right, let's get some message cards from Group 2's person, please. What are some messages from Group 2's person? Spirit, do we have any more messages from Group 2's person? Okay, thank you. So, messages from your person. I want you so badly. I want you back. I watch your social media. Well, that is quite consistent, isn't it? So, I wasn't really getting the feeling that you guys were in separation, but that's definitely possible. I really think this person knows that they're just not showing up for you in a way that you want, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. You know, they're just not providing you with what you want out of the connection. And, you know, they just want you to know that they want you, they're interested in you, they're interested in this connection. I think that, once some of the clutter clears out and maybe they're able to actually think about things and they're able to not be so overwhelmed or distracted with, you know, life and school or work or whatever is kind of getting in the way here, I think that, like, in their quiet moments when they're reflecting, their mind travels to you. I want you back. I watch your social media. I mean, this person is really invested in this connection and invested in you. And I do think that they believe that there is going to be able to be another opportunity here, or a continued opportunity to grow in this connection and to give it a better foundation than what it has right now. It feels like there's not a strong enough foundation, and a consistent enough foundation. And I think that it feels like they're going to realize that, or they have realized it, and they are going to be going through what needs to happen in order to get you where you need to be. So those are your messages today, Group 2. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you could subscribe, like, comment, or share, that helps me out so much. And I look forward to see you in our next reading. Hi, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. This is the card you chose today. It says, how can I go higher? With climb. Right off the bat from this card, I'm getting a desire for forward movement. So either that's forward movement together, forward movement individually, forward movement meaning the end of the connection, but I'm definitely feeling a desire to move in a forward direction. Okay. Spirit, what are some messages for group number 3 from their person? What are the messages for group 3 from their person, please? Wow, okay. 8 of Wands. What are some messages for group 3 from their person? I'm gonna take these two. Okay. So, messages from their person. You know what's insane is that these two cards came out in the last reading in the same position. So if you felt drawn to group number 2, please check that one out as well. That's wild. Okay. So the Eight of Wands is about rapid change. It's very fast moving energy. And like I said with this, how I felt like there is a desire to move forward. This Eight of Wands is like a desire to move forward quickly. However, these cards here, specifically the Knight of Pentacles, is very slow moving. So we've got sort of contradictory energy here. The Knight of Pentacles is methodical and rational and practical. And although Knights are cards of action and movement, this is the slowest moving. And this Eight of Wands this is the slowest moving Knight. And the Eight of Wands is the fastest moving card in the deck. So having them here together is showing some sort of push and pull element as far as how they're feeling. So I think that this person wants to move forward. I don't think they know how. I don't at this time. With the Page of Pentacles is about a thirst for knowledge. You know, it's the beginning of an education, getting information, research. It's someone who's really just curious and really wants to absorb as much information as they possibly can. And I just feel like this is saying, the Page is also, you know, the youngest. So it's not a Queen of Pentacles where they have established the information, or the King where they have mastered, you know, the information, or mastered what they're wanted to learn, or how they, you know, fill in the blank here, how it resonates. But it's like about mastery. So the Pages are youthful. They have a youthful perspective and a youthful approach. So this is someone at the beginning of a journey, or a beginning of a moment of sort of understanding. So I feel like this person really wants to understand how to help move this connection forward, what in one way or another, and they really don't know. It feels really like they might have a moment where they want to rush in, or they want to speak to you, or they want to jump in head first, you know, and then they might the next day be like, oh, you know, that wasn't the best choice, or that's not the direction I think I want to go anymore, or that's not how I feel right now. This could feel a little hot and cold, you know, the give and take could be a little bit wishy-washy here. All right, let's see what we've got for Pile 3. What are some more messages from Pile 3's person, please, Spirit? What are some more messages from Pile 3's person? Okay, well, we're going to take both of those. All right, so we've got the Hermit. Yeah, that's that push and pull energy there. Two of Swords, Nine of Wands, and the Fool. This person is, okay, so we've got this Two of Swords energy, which is, again, sort of stagnant, stuck energy. It's somebody who doesn't know what direction to go, doesn't know what choice to make. They haven't landed on clarity. They're seeking clarity, but they don't have it yet, okay? So that makes sense with our forward and backward feeling, really, really fast. No, let's go slow. No, let's go fast. Let's go slow. Hot and cold energy. So it comes from a place of, I think the message is it's coming from a place of indecision, right? It's a genuine place of indecision. This person one day wants this sword and the next day wants the other sword, and then maybe the next day doesn't want either sword, and then this just keeps going and going and going, and I can see how that would be frustrating for you. The Hermit here is about internal, the need to go inward to find answers. And we did have the Page of Pentacles here who's seeking information, right? So this person is trying to figure out how to do this. So, you know, how I said they wanted to move forward, they wanted to find a way to do that, but they don't feel like they know how yet. The Hermit is about seeking information inwardly, listening to your intuition, getting messages from the universe or God, your spirit team. It's really about going inward to find solutions. And I am being drawn to this card again over here because it says, how can I go higher? So although I had that feeling that this person wants to push and go forward, it's interesting that the question is, it's like, how do I do that? Like, I really feel like that this person is like, how do I make this move forward? How do I, you know, perhaps if there was a disconnect between you or a problem or a conflict, how do I fix that conflict? How do I repair that conflict? I mean, take it all as how it resonates for you, but this person really is not having a lot of clarity right now, and that's the message that they're trying to get to you. The Nine of Wands is about obstacles. It's about necessary obstacles that help make us stronger, help bring us understanding, you know, help us with our growth. So this person is definitely in this energy of feeling the obstacles and feeling the rock or the hard place situation and trying to work through that. With the Fool, the other thing they want you to know is, despite these energies here that don't feel like they're incredibly mobile, you know, they don't feel very flowing. They all feel a little bit, you know, reserved or in solitude or inconclusive. The Fool is about new beginnings. It's about starting a new journey. It can be the beginning of a relationship or a fresh start in a relationship. So this card having came up here with our Nine of Wands, I really think that this person feels like once they sort of figure out how to navigate the situation with you, navigate the conflict you had, maybe navigate a apology, or just, you know, figuring out how they can appropriately make this connection move forward, they really have high hopes for a really beautiful fresh start and a new beginning. The Fool is really carefree and free-spirited and really doesn't have a care in the world. They're really optimistic and forward-thinking. And I think that your person, while feeling kind of stuck right now, this Fool energy goes along with our Bobcat energy over here, is like someone who really does want to move forward. The information you should be getting here is your person does want this to move forward. They don't have the tools yet, or they're currently working on the tools to figure out how to make that happen. Okay. So let's get some action. What are Group 3's person's actions going to be? Spirit. What do they want them to know about actions? Okay, one. What will Group 3's person's actions be? Coming actions, please. Okay. So we have the Knight of Swords. We have the Nine of Pentacles. And the Six of Pentacles. Okay, their actions. Knight of Swords is very quick moving energy, okay? So you had the Knight of Pentacles up here, which doesn't move very quickly at all. It's the slowest moving knight. Our Knight of Swords is the fastest moving knight. This is the Knight of Action. This is the knight that is rushing into battle, head first, front of the line. So as far as actions go, it looks like this person is going to come to the place where they're ready to take action. They're ready to come forward. And it's coming under this Eight of Wands, which again was the quick moving energy that was sort of contradicting our slower moving energy. So I think that as far as actions go, this person is going to get out of this slow moving energy. And when they do that, it's going to happen very quickly. Like it's going to go from, I don't know how I feel, or I don't know, what to do, or I don't know how to handle this, to like, I got this. I know what I want to do. I know what I want. I know what I want to say. Let's move forward. Here I am. I feel like they're really going to rush forward into your life here. Nine of Pentacles is about independence. It's about stability. It's about being self-sufficient. I think that the idea of self-sufficiency here, because this person is very confident in who they are, and what they have and what they can provide. And I think that what this is saying is this person is finally going to come to a realization here that's going to bust them out of this Two of Swords energy where they're indecisive. Maybe they're indecisive because they're lacking the confidence or the information, or the skills to really handle the situation in a way that they want to. But it looks like they're really going to come into this or come forward to you with a lot of confidence, and it feels like almost inner growth. Like they're going to kind of have an aha moment and be like, oh, this is what I should have been doing, or this is how I should be handling this. And it's going to give them a lot of confidence to come forward feeling like they know what to offer, or they know how to communicate, or they have more resources and information now that makes them feel better about the coming forward process. Okay. Six of Pentacles, as far as action, this is about being fair. It's about balancing things out, but it's also about having enough to give to others. So that could mean money, that could mean energy, that can mean love, that can be affection, that could be communication. It's about having enough for yourself and providing enough for yourself, and you have enough in your life that you can bless and honor those around you. Like your cup is flowing over. So I think, again, this person is really going to come to some realizations in their Hermit stage, in their Page of Pentacles stage, going through their Nine of Wands, through some obstacles that bring, lessons that are necessary. And it looks like they're going to step forward just overflowing with the ability to explain, to give, to offer you more than what was happening before, or maybe offer you things that you were not being offered before at all, right? Okay, let's get some message cards. For group three's person, please, Spirit, what are some messages from group three's person, please? Let's see this one here. And this one. Any more messages here? Yes, thank you. Okay. So we've got, I miss being with you. Still have feelings for you. I feel so drawn to you. Yeah. Yep. This person is missing you. Has feelings for you, misses being with you, feels so drawn to you, you're like a magnet. So I think that when we come back to this card here about whether they, what did they want to move forward with? I think they want to move forward with you. I just think that they're in a period where they have to figure out how to do that. And maybe that's something they need, sometimes we need to go through something hard and feel a little bit lost in order to learn what matters to us or how important something is to us, right? So I miss being with you. This person misses you. They wish they could be around you more. They wish that you guys' connection was more secure. They also wish that they weren't, causing this friction or ongoing disconnection, right? They still have feelings for you. They want you to know that despite this hot and cold and forward movement, pausing movement, kind of kind of energy that they bring. They want you to know that they still have feelings for you, and it was never about their feelings for you. It was about them seeking clarity internally. And like I said, it feels like for some of you, there could have been an action or a conflict here that they don't know how to move forward from and to take accountability for. And so they are trying to figure that part out. I feel so drawn to you. I mean, that's coming with our Fool card over here. We want the fresh start, the new beginning. They really want to work through this and they want to go forward with you. They feel drawn to you. They miss you. So your person is definitely in the process of wanting to help move this connection forward, and figuring out what role they play in making that happen. So those are the messages I have for you today, group number 3. I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you could subscribe, like, comment, or share, that helps me out so much on my little page here, and I will see you in the next reading.